Hello and welcome to Cosmic Mirror. My name is Siobhan. I'm just going to be doing a quick reading this evening to see what it is that the collective needs to hear. I have received some symbols in meditation, and I'm just going to do an initial Celtic cross spread, and we're going to open it up from there. If you are interested in my other dream readings, my dream sigil readings, you can go and check those out in playlists, and also links to work with those a little bit further in my Patreon page. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so for your general energy, it was quite interesting. I saw a pyramid, but the pyramid, it was almost like if it had to have like an energy body or a ghost was being pulled up off of this pyramid. And for the challenge, I was seeing a quartz crystal, and this quartz crystal had like these blue veins of energy. It was really quite beautiful, actually, that we're running through it. And the quartz crystal got like, it kind of got crushed under like a piece of like a material, and then when the material lifted, it turned into like a ball of like woolen yarn, but like the blue was still within that yarn, and it still looked like that quartz material, but it just changed into wool. And then I saw, for your supporting energy, I saw someone's hair up in a ponytail, and the ponytail was braided up and hidden in a cap. Okay. Anyway, and then for your, oh yeah, for what you don't see coming, this was interesting. I saw that initially I thought it was a fly trap. It's a type of fly trap, but not like the one that you normally see. It's called a sundew fly trap. I went to look this up afterwards. Now the sundew fly trap. I'll just show you. I was seeing these tendrils like very specifically, like clearly busy, like moving, and this was the focus. So now the sundew flytrap actually grows in low nutrient areas, and this is why it's evolved to be carnivorous. And those little tendrils have a dew on them that attract invertebrates, right? So I was guided to write that down. Yeah, and then for your advice, I saw a hand grabbing onto like a grabbing onto, I don't know if it was a tulip or whatever, but it kind of made me think of what was that thing called? Thumbelina. Yeah. So Thumbelina when we were younger. Sorry, Exeter was joining you in your readings. Poor cat. So yeah, Thumbelina was that little fairy girl or fairy person who she was shrunk. Um, and it looked like that, but it looked like someone was grabbing it and flying away. So that was really interesting. Okay. And then for your opportunity, I saw sunlight, which was interesting. I first saw that before I saw the sundew. And then for your outcome was like, there was this blue beam of light that was like, it almost looked like a blue flame. I'll say it looked like a blue flame, and then the energy was just like shooting up. Sorry, I can't say. So it looked kind of like that, right? So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, so for your general energy, oh wow, we've got the Hierophant. So I do want to say, in what was first hitting me with this thing with the pyramid was enlightenment, and yeah, yeah, like, with the Hierophant coming out as a general entity, I feel this is definitely spiritual enlightenment that we're busy talking about. Um, hmm. It's strange because when I was seeing that energy, I felt like it was almost like if you have an astral projection, or like if your spirit is being called up, right? Like beyond that pinnacle or point. It was interesting. Okay, your crossing energy or your challenge is the Seven of Wands. Oh, yeah. So what I got with the crystal, right? It was a quartz crystal. Now, quartz crystals are to amplify energy, right? And for purity and clarity. So I kind of felt that the blue was also to do with communication, your throat chakra. Sometimes I also equate blue to peace. And then the wool itself. So for me, this was like taking something and refining it so that you could use it to amplify the energy of what it is that you are expressing and weaving that into your life. So this is also a card of um, hmm, I kind of get the feeling that you might have to defend what you are doing or what you are learning. Maybe people are they're seeing what you're doing. Might be some jealousy around this. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so what we have in the past is the Four of Pentacles. Hmm. Okay. I feel like this might be, well, let's just clarify. Let's leave that there for now. But I'm definitely getting like a hoarding type of energy off of it. Okay. For what you don't see coming, you have the Six of Swords. Or actually, this is what's coming in the future, but obviously you don't see it coming. And interesting because when I got what you don't see coming for a meditation symbol, it was the sundew plant. Okay. Just give me a second. So are you the one that is in a space where there isn't much nutrients? I'm looking at this card as well. You can see this place is like a desert, right? Or and then the background, like it doesn't look very opulent. So I kind of feel like this is maybe you. Not so much in the hoarding sense as that you've got something of value, right? And you're in a space just like the sundew where there isn't much um, nourishment. And maybe this is why you do have these eyes on you. But I feel like, oh, interesting. So in this card, in the past, you've got all of this desert, right? And in this card, you've got all of this water. Water often for me also represents channeling and energy and flow. So maybe you're moving to a space where you're able to feel that more easily. Or um, with the sundew, like the little tendrils are luring in, it's attractive, right? To invertebrates, like people, spineless energies, or energies that don't have. Oh, interesting. I'm seeing this now as like a backbone. That don't have their own backbone. That don't have their own. I'm hearing stairway to heaven. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Sorry, what you have below, I might have to cut that out. If you can hear it on the microphone, excuse me, expelling some energy there. So what you have with your subconscious, what is influencing your goals is the Ace of Cups. So this is a card of having an open heart, filled with love, being open to expressing yourself. It's also a card where water flows, right? Also for healing. I'm seeing all of these little sparks of light on the card, and it's reminding me of those little lights on the sundew. Okay. All right, and what you have in your conscious mind, your goals, what you're working towards, is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm wondering because I did have your opportunity as the sun or sunlight. So illumination, I'm feeling warmth, ease, comfort, especially if you're coming from a place where you're in the Four of Pentacles, and your goal is the Queen of Pentacles. So you are also trying to heal, I feel, as well. There's something that you're trying to heal. Okay. For your advice. Okay, we'll get to your advice in a little bit. Okay, for external influences, the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. Is this the person that is perhaps a little bit jealous? Or that is presenting a challenge to you? If your challenge was this crystal, this quartz crystal with this blue veins in it, and then like the wool, right? Which is also representative of communication, and shows like the Queen of Swords is someone that is or can be quite logical and good at expressing themselves. I also feel like it's someone who okay, this is possibly you, because the blue veined crystal and the blue veined wool are one is like a harder substance and one is a softer substance. One that is hard and rigid that, gives you a lot of clarity, but maybe there isn't any warmth or emotion in it like there is with the wool. And the wool you can actually weave into your story, into your thread, right? Let me see. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is you. I think that's also why your subconscious that's influencing you is the Ace of Cups, because here, there's your Ace of Cups, right? In your subconscious. It's like below, see? Oh, interesting. Hmm. Maybe you're also trying to ground down some of your energy. Maybe you are feeling a little bit ungrounded at the moment. Okay, so your hopes or fears. Let me just get a card to clarify on this. But your hopes or fears is the Eight of Cups, sorry. Let me just get a card to clarify, please, Spirit. Just going to clarify the Eight of Cups. Just going to clarify, Spirit. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Cups. This is why I needed to take the other deck. Clarified by the Four of Coins and the Sun. So, with the Four of Coins being what was in your past, okay, and the Sun being your opportunity, well, as I saw it, the Sun was your opportunity. So maybe that is warmth and enlightenment, but in a grounded way. I feel that you can see as these cards stand, you've walked away from a situation where there was, well, tell me, Spirit, what were they holding? What was being held here? Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Okay. No, that's right. Sorry. Can you clarify the Four of Pentacles, Spirit, in the past? Oh. So the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, immediately what I got with this was, sorry, there's the rest of that card there, you see? Oh, interesting. So immediately what I got with this was like, enlightenment at all costs. Oh, my ears ringing. I think that's what it is. And you fear that you've walked away from a structure or authority, or perhaps a way of truth, or indoctrination, and you're moving towards a more warm path of enlightenment. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. So that's why with the pyramid, because the pyramid is a rigid structure, right? And the pyramid it was this energy that was being lifted out of the pyramid that was trying to, it felt to me like freeing itself, like trying to separate from. Okay. Oh, wow, beautiful. Okay, so your advice is the Eight of Wands. I feel this is saying keep moving forward swiftly. Listen to the guidance that you're getting from Spirit, because you are receiving messages. Absolutely. Spirit, can you clarify for me? Let me clarify this Queen of Pentacles, please. Can you give me more on the Queen of Pentacles? Or perhaps it's just a way of for some of you, this isn't for everybody, for some of you, you are mothers or you wish to be mothers, and your experience of a mom has been very rigid and calculating and cold, and you are wishing to be a mother in a different way that is warm and healing and caring. Right, give me a card on the supporting energy, please. Can you tell me show me what's supporting the collective here? I was supposed to use the other deck. Let's make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, for what's supporting the collective, please. You have the Magician and the Two of Wands. I saw this with the ponytail, right? And the ponytail being braided, so, and hidden, like, tucked into a cap. But the hair is also a spiritual conduit, known as like a conduit or indication of your spiritual energy, right? And it will show like your own spiritual energy. And I feel like it's showing, what it was showing me was that you have a lot of spiritual wisdom that you've gained, and you are able to weave through your path, looking at the past and the future, right? But you're able to weave through your path and weave through energies. Oh, there's the blue flame. That's the end. On the outcome, this is it. It's like a little magic wand. Okay, I see. And you are able to wield your creative energy, right? Wow. Okay, hang on. And you're also able to keep it protected. All right. So I do want to check. Can you show me, clarify the Six of Swords, please? Right. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on a second. All right. So the Six of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Coins. Ooh, hang on. That was close. The Queen of Coins on this deck. Right. And you've got the Five of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So Five of Swords to the Six of Swords, you're definitely moving away from some or other conflict, right? Someone trying to win at all costs. In this story, this is Isis, right? And Isis is also the mother. And she's the victim in this story. Yeah, there's definitely some of you that are mothers. I'm just going to say that, and especially because I'm looking at the outcome as well, which I will show you. And yeah, the Six of Swords, what you don't see coming is you moving towards basically what your goal is. You know, it's going to, this is going to happen for you in the future or near future. Oh, yes. Can you give me clarity on the Eight of Wands, please, Spirit? So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Three of Swords, but this Three of Swords, I love this deck, by the way. This is the Tarot of the Divine. Right. Such a great deck because I like stories have always been my language, and each card is a different story. And in this story, she actually, let me read it to you. They're very very quick little things. I just want to make sure I feel I'm guided to. So it's a Japanese fairy tale, The Crane Wife. Oh, okay. I've got something I want to ask here. The Three of Swords represents betrayal. The crane wife asks her husband for privacy, but he spies on her, only to discover she was hurting herself to help him. His spying was treacherous, but so was her inability to trust him with her secret. And so this is what's clarifying the Eight of Wands for you. Can you give me another one, Spirit, if that's what I'm thinking it is? There's definitely betrayal here because I'm getting the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck, I have the Emperor. Right? No, there's a lot of people out on this table. Or it's the story of two. Spirit, can you tell me why the Hierophant energy? Why the Hierophant energy? Alright, sorry. Let's use the other deck. Why this Hierophant energy, Spirit? Okay. So your Hierophant is clarified by the Emperor and the Moon. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm going to show you. This is Exodus. Hello, Exodus. I mean, you can probably hear her shouting here. She's 20 years old. This is Ninja's mother. I don't know if any of you have seen Ninja, but yes. She also helps bring through energies every morning. Anyway, okay, so, So your Hierophant energy is clarified by the Emperor and the Moon. You could also be dealing with a stricter father figure. Or society, or a religious structure that you were indoctrinated into. Let me see. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Page of Wands, right? Spirit, why the Seven of Wands? Why the Seven of Wands, Spirit? Just give me a second. So Seven of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Cups. I feel that there are a few things here, but I'm feeling that there is a... Is that true, Spirit? Okay. So I just want to clarify before I say it. Can you clarify if that's the story that I'm picking up on here? Oh. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Cups. I got it on the bottom of the deck and it was clarified by the King of Wands. Okay. And when clarified by the King of Wands, it had the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So I feel that you are having to defend... Hey! I hope you guys can't hear him making that noise. They're busy playing. Okay, so you've had to defend your choice to move towards your emotional fulfillment, which is seen in a possibly immoral way. And maybe someone that you are moving forward to, or someone that you're choosing to be with, is not accepted by who? Who is the other side of the Seven of Wands, Spirit? Oh. Flip back into the deck. I'm going to say this because I'm picking it up. I've gotten the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. I definitely feel this could also be about, for some of you, there's a couple involved and there has been infidelity, there has been a betrayal. I'm not sure who. But if that's not your story, then I feel that this has got to do with you following your own intuition, but maybe having some judgments from society or from siblings, possibly, or even family, because the Ten of Cups came out again. Or judgment on what you feel to be your ideal family and your emotional fulfillment. Okay, Spirit, can I get maybe one more card of advice, please, before we go to the outcome? So you have the Three of Wands, card of traveling, freedom, moving towards your dreams. And the bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Swords. The second time the Ace of Swords has come out. So you've spoken your truth before. This is disentangling yourself from a web, I feel, as well. So for your outcome, I just want to get a card of clarity for you as well before I tell you what your outcome is going to be. Okay. So for your outcome, we have the Empress. This is also Isis, which is funny because I'm going to show you now. This was clarified by the Five of Swords, which is Isis. There she's sitting. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Lovers. It's twice you've gotten the Lovers. I'm not seeing a Two of Cups though. But I feel that this is moving away from a betrayal, overcoming the sadness from this, because in the story she is victorious in the end, right? And she saves her lover from the underworld, Osiris. And it is slow movement, slow but steady movement towards what you want to create and what you want to have in the world. And it's following through with that choice and very possibly a happy connection. So one more card in the Lover's, please, Spirit. Can you confirm this for me? Sorry. Can you confirm the Lover's, please? So if I clarify the Lovers, you get the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Coins. So I'm just going to say, like, very much one of the themes that I'm seeing here is that you are moving very swiftly towards a relationship where you very possibly might be building a family sooner than you anticipated and building a legacy. It could also just be creating what it is that you want to create in this world and creating your legacy and your 10 of coins. So yeah, wish you luck with this, and I'm going to leave it there.